uh, talking about Series 2 here. I'm wearing my Tamika shirt with Birds of Paradise on it. Beautiful bird. It's here on the screen. You can check it out. Uh, it's the only place in Papua, in the island surrounding there, that the bird is there. Very amazing. You can check it out. It was my trip that I made to from Tamika to Papua New Guinea. Awesome. So the Series 2 is we're heading here to Ellor Caves, and let me pull up my slideshow. So we went through, talked about on Series 1 the forts and amazing pictures I have with the forts. And then we go to Ellor Caves here. Huh. Where's my... So this is Ellor Caves. I was talking about that the caves are inside a mountain. Amazing how they took everything out, and it's like you can look at pictures where they just are like just barely tapping, you know, and take out the whole entire mountain piece by piece. To me, it must have took them so many years to do this. We These are some of the pictures on Google Maps. Amazing how they do all this. Really is. Uh, Near here in Ellor Caves, which is near Aurangabad, and then up here is Ajanta Caves. Up here. And I'll show you pictures of this here in a second. Just amazing of how, again, how they do this. This picture right here is basically like a sound theater. I'll talk about it in my pictures here shortly. But pretty much the same concept as they went through. Uh, so again, I went from Mumbai all the way up here to Junta Aurangabad. Amazing how much stuff is around here. I mean, so many temples and different replicas of forts, and it takes long time to go through this kind of stuff. So let's go here with the pictures, and takes hours. Ellor Cave wasn't as big as a Junta, but regardless, I wish these feet, this guy was like huge, like a huge statue, and all this is taken out piece by piece, rock, little stone by pebble, taken out, and let's see, it's doing the same thing as it did. So I just stick with this. Anyways, the pictures are very small. Okay, this is the sound theater here. They have one in both of the caves, and man, it's awesome. When you go in, it's like a 5D dimensional sound theater. Everywhere you move, the place echoes and hollows. You can see the roof. It was unexplainable how they did all this stuff, made out of stone and rock, carved into a mountain. This is it. None of these rocks were put into place. It was all just carved out. Amazing how they see if I can blow this up. I don't know why Okay, here. You can see the pathway here, how many people walk up and down, and how old this stuff is. And the walls. The walls were perfectly aligned. Perfectly aligned. You couldn't, if you put a camera on, you'll see, I have a couple pictures. It's perfect. I mean, not one millimeter off. And all the walls, all the structures were like this. Amazing. This is like, if you look here in the center, this is where I feel that all these so-called temples, they weren't really temples. They were more like hospital beds. And you look at all these pictures and everything, everyone's celebrating with children around, kids around, people holding hands. You see, when you go into these caves and stuff, you see people, okay, like this one, dancing, celebrating, because all these old temples are like hospital beds, or hospitals today, I should say. And the this is what I'm gonna get at. Okay, so this is broke off, of course, but you can see the whole diameter of it. And then this right here, the part on the left hand side where my arrow is, this is the drain. And what women would do, whether you want to believe it or not, they would get up here, put their feet down on the platform, and arch their back on this, and that would help push the baby when to give birth, because your back is very structurable with all the bones and spinal cord, so it protects the baby. But the pushing effort would help push and push your stomach to push out of you. And then you can see the drain again on the left side, and it's up on the, it's up, higher than the floor level. And this is my theory with it. I think it's pretty believable with it. Okay, here's a picture of the wall that I was talking about. Look at how perfectly aligned it is. Amazing how that they can do all this stuff out of, stones, or I don't know what's going on with my computer. Why it's again, okay, you can see everything is aligned perfectly. Perfectly. Amazing. Okay, now my computer's frozen. I have like a bowl here. Now in India they worship cows. It's crazy. Like, you can't harm them or nothing in the street. You can't hit them with a car. You go to jail. I'm gonna try to blow this up some more. And this is still Ellor Caves. This is like the main. Um, this is the main area here. Um, and they took out the whole entire mountaintop, and you can see the rooftop here. It's pretty, you'll see in my next pictures, it's pretty even. Look at the details. I mean, just amazing. All in stone. Here's more pictures, taking pictures like crazy. India people love to take pictures. I mean, you look at the detail in here of how truly amazing it is. It's not the best picture, but man, it's like a whole story with people on elephants fighting. Truly amazing. Thousands of years ago, everyone put all this stuff into uh, stone. Amazing. Again, here's the wall. Perfectly perfectly aligned. Just amazing. There's some different views and different camera editing. Okay, this is the Ellor cave. This was out here. Is the top of the mountain. You can see the top, how it goes, and then here is inside the mountain. All this carved out. And here's another glimpse of it. So there's like the top of the mountain. I have another picture. Again, look at how perfectly aligned all this is. This is like some kind of monkey guy. They some of the people they say they call them the monkey people. And when you look at these pictures of them, this is like a guy like killing her, killing a baby or something. It's definitely younger. But look at these, the face, sharp teeth, big eyes. Maybe I have a better picture. You can see like scales on them here, around their arms. Their half their leg has like scales. I call them the reptilian people because they definitely don't look like a monkey at all. You can see many pictures. Like I said, go to Google and just look at all the pictures. So this one right here is like an unfinished room, and this is how they dig it out, and you can see the carvings of how they do this. I mean, it's just they do it with like a chip and an axe. Crazy. Taking stone out of with stone. Amazing how they did all this. How many years it would take. Again, here's so I'm gonna kind of skip through. You can look at these pictures if you want. Zoom in on them. I don't know why my computer's doing this. So here's the top. You can see the mountaintop here. Maybe I have a better picture of it. This is like the front of it, like a garden area. Yeah, okay, so here's the top. You can see. Let me get to this picture. You can see the top of the mountain and how they carved it all out. And all these towers and everything is carved out of the rock of the mountain. I mean, just let that sink in. Just think about that. How much effort and time that would take. Crazy. So let me, here's another one of they call them the penis gods. Has nothing to do with the penis. You know, here's the one with a drain on it. You can see the drain right here. And sorry again, first time, second time doing this video. Trying to figure out my computer and everything. I don't know why some of the pictures are coming up, some aren't. So these are some cool ass pictures. They have like a part where they say it's like the dungeon cave, and they made these people, and they're all like have children in here with bones, and this one's like okay, healthy, and this one's all happy, and skeletons. It's like crazy. So I'm going to stop with that and go ahead and load this one up. And then I'll start to talk about Ajanta caves, which was a lot more involved with the caves and stuff. I think something like 34 caves are there. And just amazing. So I'm going to leave off with there and then start again. Thank you.